hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
McCoy's got the first down.
Man, go to the fucking linebacker. I'm not trying to go to the safety.
Line. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On second down now, it's McCoy. Calling a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go. And the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Jones.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Cowboys under head coach Jason Garrett as they get set for their first opportunity. They'll have Lamar Jackson calling the shots, the former Heisman Trophy winner from Louisville.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns with 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Yeah, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try and eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Oh, come on. Get off that fucking block, bro.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's the second-year man from San Diego State, Rashad Penny. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. I got one.
Jackson now.
Come on, Jordan, kick the fucking ball.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Now Jackson. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 23. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, saying, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to...
Oh, come on, Lamar, you overdoing.
Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
About the blitz, yeah.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10.
Oh, good kick. I was not expecting him to grab that.
Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Defense. So that
And I wasn't
cost
expecting
him
him to grab
15.
that shit.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy.
Come on, bro.
And they're going to have this across
They are
midfield
not
and
covering
inside
that.
the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Mike 51. I got him. No.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
This shit, Carlton.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
On the move to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
I know how to do that shit.
To throw is Jackson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. DK Metcalf, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes LaShawn McCoy as he trots back out there now. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Good pick.
Picked off at the 30. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is Latimer, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Oh,
excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Watch out.
They'll try and run forward with Penny.
Shit,
And
Penny.
get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Rashad Penny, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Fuck, I missed
And
that.
they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys, 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about interceptions versus completions. That's not a ratio should ever be in any discussion.
That's good for 28 yards.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Oh, cool. Call of Duty finally finished up there.
There he hits the reliable target.
Fucking his kicking and this
And
one's
he's
got
got
10
this
yards
down
on
to
it.
the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time.
Good
And that
plan.
play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
He finds McCoy, and he'll take it
Fucking close to it, bro. God
Saints
damn it.
touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This fielded at the 2.
Come on, you got him all
And he'll get it up
over.
past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that, because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Running it, Washington looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense led by George Kittle. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front and they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Wilson. This for his running back, McCoy. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Watch a slap, watch a slap, watch a slap.
On first down, Wilson. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Kirby.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Wilson now going to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
God.
Only way to play good defense.
He got that shit off,
down
bro.
around the 15-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Martavis Bryant, his first touchdown on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run sometimes...
Oh my God, bro.
He goes down.
They just
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Steps away to his left.
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Picked off by Demarius Randall.
Get the fuck out of here.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get... All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup.
Yeah, ran out of gas.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This one fielded at the 5. Then he'll take this across the 25.
I had DK wide open on the ball, ran out of gas.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, come on, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
The defense is planned for this all the time. They
Come on, what the fuck you?
But in the middle
Rico,
of the game,
you getting in the way too much, bro.
Place,
Oh,
oftentimes guys aren't as
touchdown.
focused as they need to be.
It's Penny. And an alley to run. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first, here's Washington. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Come on, David. Throw it to the ball.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there.
There we go.
This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. David Moore, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
A drive that time of 6 plays, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good relax.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off around the 41. And he will return.
You got 2 of them things in this game, baby. You're going to be a superstar again.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Ooh, nice play, nice shot.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson.
Thank you, passing the field, man.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
They run with Washington. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Trying to pound it in with Dixon. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Kenneth Dixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Kenneth Dixon who caps it off with a touchdown scamper. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Wilson.
Oh, come on, jump, bro. I'm right fucking there.
And he
looking at the
gets
ball.
Just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
He'll be out for another year. Keep on running that ball if they get like that.
Expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets.
Let's go.
Still a nice
Kill
play
him.
by the defense.
Bitch.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Got
Oh, come on.
Complete. 10 yards, good for his Saints.
One
First
fucking
down.
wall.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus
he's
zone
on John
coverage,
Ross.
and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot.
Dude, shut up.
So you make curl
Lord,
a
what
bit
the
wider
fuck?
just to
They
get
been
to that
moving
place.
all fucking night, dog.
Fired a
Shut
bullet in
up.
there for the completion. 23 yards, the final tally.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs,
What's
as
his
we
name
just
is
saw
for
there.
the grabby?
And he'll take it down here just
Yeah,
shy of the
McCoy
15 at the
killing me right
16-yard
now,
line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw again is Wilson.
Wide the fuck open.
It to Butler. And he'll take it into the end
This is the
zone
game
for the
plan.
Saints
This is the
touchdown.
game plan.
Bryce Butler, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before
dude,
that
this defense
touchdown,
is gonna
this looked
be-
like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope.
Who?
They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
The defense are scaling up right now.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown.
Yeah, I need to click off on these motherfuckers, bro.
That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy,
Hold on to the ball,
they're
Jordan.
enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. All right, T, let's all right, T.
Jackson. And able to
Oh,
find
for the ball, Kurt.
complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Jackson now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
56 to Mike.
Jackson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Off on the run. It's Penny.
God damn it.
Here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Ooh, good catch, Lattimore.
And they
Good
got it
fucking
well
catch,
across
bro.
midfield down to the 40
Your ass can't
before
run
it's
the
all
route, but
said
you
and
can
done.
definitely catch.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Here's a give to Penny.
Fuck.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. On 2nd down, Washington. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Look, not just to hit me up.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Bro.
Now it's Jackson. He gets it complete to Latimer. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
Oh, my God.
Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
It's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. David Moore, with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. What's good on the extra point? And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that.
Yeah.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 38, and they have possession, and they have
Damn, he should have been a fucking breakout, bro. I'm showing out with his ass right now.
Defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Jackson now, and an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down.
Oh, come on.
Washington.
Why is he
And
still?
running room scarce here.
Damn,
He's going to be
turn that
stopped in his
fucking
tracks
field,
at
bro.
the line of scrimmage. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Third and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, good stop.
Going to be incomplete.
Good fucking stop. Way to get a hand in
ready
there.
to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And Lutz puts this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's go
Should have caught that shit up, kill him.
Some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Who did that for you?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Wilson.
Damn. McCoy jumped over 2 people and caught that shit, bro.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Wilson.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know
Come on, y'all. Y'all got to step up.
That's
Come
a
on.
tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
This is Butler making the catch. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
They're trying to make this a close game, bro.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the
shit.
tempo in this case, down a couple of scores.
I ain't gonna try to onside kick it already. No.
Throwing again here, Wilson.
Oh, Kittle was wide open. Damn.
Touchdown, Saints. George Kittle.
Oh,
His
my
third
fault.
touchdown now on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with
He
you
said
totally
I
on that one.
And
Come
the
check the
Cowboys are
screen.
going to secure the football,
Come
and
check the
with it,
screen.
they'll just about secure
Dude, I
the
can't even
victory
find
as
your
well.
fucking screen.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside
I'm on
kick.
YouTube, bro.
They didn't get it.
I know, like every time
Oh,
I search
my
it.
my
The
my
toe to the
tags
leather
is
on that one. Their chances of getting that done,
You gotta,
slim
it's
and
TV
none.
said Agent
And I
Slaughter,
do
bro.
believe we saw
Not-
Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Penny.
It's not the one from
And we'll
Cal.
get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
Huh?
As
It's
they'll stop the
TGC
clock with
Agent
24
Slaughter.
seconds to go.
I
in the
know, I
game.
put that in.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's
It
second
can't-
and a couple.
Like when I search YouTube, it says it doesn't exist.
And they'll run it again with Penny. And this won't be enough to pick up the first.
What a
gain
pick.
of 2, third
Chauncey.
and 1. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20
He said that
seconds
directly
left to
to
go.
me. Now I'm finna score a touchdown just because he over talking shit.
Throwing now is Jackson. Going for Metcalf on the deep.
Ooh,
ball. He tries to get it to
hey,
Metcalf,
dude,
but
been
it's
covering
intercepted.
motherfucking
Picked up on
DK
the
though.
run.
He been covering DK,
Across the
bro.
25.
Damn, he been covering DK. Who is that?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they
Because I
need
know
to
I've
do?
watched
Well, they
this
have a
game.
thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game. That's
Oh, get the fuck out! He caught the ball!
New Orleans. Deshaun Jackson. His second
Wow,
touchdown of the
bro.
season, as they are now just an
Deshaun
extra
Jackson
point
caught
away
that
from
shit,
making
and the
this a
crowd of people, bro.
3-point game.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But
I'm glad I'm up by
this. I know
enough
you are
points.
too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This
Damn,
thing's not
and
done.
I hit the
PAT
fucker.
good. It would draw
Wow.
them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Defense.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see why it's different.
What?
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Bro, you saw that catch, bro, on the Hill,
comes
man?
into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So with just a second to play, we'd have to see something crazy here for them to have a chance. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a cap
Yeah, I just
on this
subscribed
one.
to everybody,
So
bro,
this
to
one
be
will
honest
end
with
in
you.
a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.
I mean, I thought I
and they
was,
were
but
buoyed,
it's-
Charles, by a big second half
Bro,
to put
look at
this
that
one on
weak-ass
ice.
Hail
And I
Mary,
know a
bro.
lot of people watching
Deshaun
this
Jackson
one
scored
were
on.
thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off.
No
It's really
dipshits
nice to
last
watch in the
game.
second half.
Who? Oh, Lou.